Hey, welcome to this video. You arrived here. You're probably searching for a review of LeapVista. So I'll go over how it works and give you my 2 cents, whether I think it's a good use of your time. I always come out with videos like this, so consider subscribing. And if you like my free training, the number one simplest and fastest way to earn a full-time income from home, all you have to do is click the link below. You'll see my email opt-in page. Enter your best email. I could send you my free training if you want. LeapVista, let's dive in. So what it is, basically, it's an e-commerce education platform. Founded by these two gentlemen right here. They're actually brothers. And the primary business model they teach is dropshipping. Dropshipping, if you don't know, it's where you would set up an online store on a platform called Shopify. You'd list physical products on there, whether it's fishing poles, fidget spinners, cat food. Obviously, you do your research on which products are in demand. And then when someone purchases, your supplier, who would usually be from China or India, would ship that product to your customer directly. So you wouldn't have to deal with any inventory or anything. Your main focus would be on customer service and marketing, getting lots of eyeballs to your store with paid ads. That's how it works in a nutshell, at least. Now, I couldn't find much information about the product creators. One of them has been doing e-commerce since 2007. He endured lots of ups and downs. He co-founded an e-commerce shop with his brother in 2016, and now apparently they're seven-figure earners. It's always difficult to tell whether these course creators earn more money from what they're teaching or from actually selling courses. But they do seem pretty trustworthy, and I'm sure that they're experts at what they do. You can see there's 3 programs listed. If I scroll down right there. Apparently right now they're only selling Ecom Domination. That costs $997. Not super cheap, but not super expensive either. Now what does the training consist of? Well, there are really 4 parts to it. First, they'll show you how to build your Shopify store, from installing payment gateways to checkout pages and more. Next is finding products and suppliers from a website called AliExpress. 3 is adding products to your Shopify store using different tools like Dropify and Oberlo. And lastly is 4, getting traffic to your store using paid ads, namely Facebook ads and Google ads, as well as some free methods. And then they also teach a bit on email marketing, which is cool because most e-commerce courses don't even touch on email marketing. And email is the best way to follow up with your prospects. And that's Ecom Domination. They also, they used to sell an Amazon FBA course called AMZ Elite. I actually think Amazon FBA is a better business model than dropshipping because Amazon will do a lot of the heavy lifting for you. Of course, they're going to charge you fees, which eats into your profit margins a bit. But I still prefer Amazon FBA. It's just a simpler business model. So what do I think of LeapVista? Well, their training is perfectly good, but the real question you need to ask yourself is, do you want to run an e-commerce store in the first place? Because the thing about e-commerce is the startup costs are very high, for one. It's not one of these business models you can start small and slowly grow. You have to start big already. So if you don't have $5,000 to $10,000 lying around, don't start an e-commerce business. You can't. The second reason I'm not a fan of e-commerce is the profit margins are incredibly slim. For Amazon FBA, it's 10 to 20% profit margins. Dropshipping is a bit better at 15 to 25%, but still not great. And the reason why the profit margins are so slim is you can't charge that much for physical products. No one's going to pay $1,000 for a calculator. They're only going to pay around $10, for example. And also there's lots of costs involved with running a store. You have to buy the products themselves, spend money on advertising, different tools. So low profit margins as a result. Which leads me into my next point is 3. You have to, because the profit margins are so slim, you have to sell a lot of units. I'm talking in the hundreds per month. which complicates things. That means lots of customer service, the greater likelihood of things breaking down, and just a lot of stuff to deal with. Think of everything I talked about in this video so far. Is e-commerce a valid business model? Yes, it is. I just think there are easier ways to earn an income from home if that's your goal. But maybe you are here not necessarily because you want to build a store. Maybe you are just looking to earn an income from home. If that's the case, what I suggest is click the link below. You'll see my email opt-in page. Enter your best email. I could send you by free training that'll explain a business model that's much simpler and more beginner-friendly than e-commerce. The profit margins are much higher, 40 to 70%. You could be a solopreneur, one person on your laptop, and there's tons of leverage and automation in place. It's much less hands-on and more passive, I would say, than with e-commerce. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope to see you on the other side of that link, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.